pain. Nikamwambia just get out, nitajizalisha.
I'm back.
You want to bamba? You want to cheat with the big boys? Now you don't.
So hi guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are at 178 subscribers. 100 guys, please just subscribe to this video. Just subscribe, please get me to at least 1k subscribers. We are at 178. Thank you to my 178 subscribers. I don't take it for granted. Thank you. Well, guys, I think I've already told you about what you're going to be talking today. Have I? Yeah, I know I have already told you. I repeat again, today we are going to be I'm going to be narrating my pregnancy journey to you guys, and let's see if we had similar symptoms, or maybe what I went through until I gave birth, until the 9th month. That is what I'm going to be telling you. And by the way, I've never talked about this story mahali pengine. This is the first time I'm talking about this, and I hope you honor that and subscribe. I usually give my viewers 1 minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so I'm giving you 1 minute to subscribe and then we proceed. Have you subscribed? I hope so. Well, so guys, it was last year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year, because we're in 2022, right? Yeah, so it was in 2021, huh? When I found out that I was expectant, let me not say pregnant, I found out that I was expectant, and I was very surprised and confused at the same time. You know, for firstborns, you're usually you're surprised, you're confused, you're happy, you're not happy, like you have mixed emotions, and that is how my reaction was. That is how I felt, mixed reactions. But with time, I adjusted and I accepted that I'm gonna be a mom, and there's nothing I can do about that. So it was in early last year. It was around March, April. I don't know the exact month, but it was March, April, just between those 2 months. And so, guys, I started feeling that, before I started feeling unwell, I noticed that I had mood swings a lot. Like, I used to get angry easily. You know, when you tell me something silly, like I react negatively to it. Like, I literally reacted negative to everything and everyone. I just didn't want to see anyone. I just wanted to spend my time alone indoors. I just wanted to be alone. That's it. Yeah. So guys, I started feeling unwell after the mood swings. After around, I think, 1.5 months, I started noticing that I'm not feeling well. Like, I feel like, I think I the feeling was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you have malaria, like, or typhoid, you have pains all over your body, you have joint aches and everything. And don't forget, it was corona time, 2021. You remember, it was around March. Was it 20? No, corona came in 2019, and so 2021 we still had some cases of corona. So I was like, oh my god, ama niko na corona, oh my god, ama what, do I go and test for COVID or something, huh? But I'm like, but I'm always indoors, so corona inaweza kuwa imenipata aje. I was like 50-50, go for COVID test or go for malaria test. But I was like, I'm so afraid of the results. What if I have COVID? Because I have all the symptoms of COVID-19, fever, kutapika, vomiting, and body aches, joint aches, loss of appetite. I was like, hey, bas, mimi, I am done. I have corona. And I'm telling you guys, it was really hard. It took me I had to gather a lot of courage for me to go to the hospital and explain how I'm feeling. I was like, by then in that time, ukiingia tu hosi, whether you are sick or not, they had to pima you temperature and tell you your temperature. So I was like, okay, let me just not let me just face my fear. Let me just go to the hospital and get tested. So I went to the hospital. They pimed my temperature, and was like, my temperature is okay, but I'm feeling like I have a fever. So how do I explain that to the doctor? Anyway, guys, so nilikuwa najambia ama ni COVID-19 symptoms but hazijatokea kabisa. So I was like, mimi I'm dead. What? Because if I have COVID, kusha mimi. So guys, I was like, okay, I went, they did some tests on me. They did blood tests, they did urine, and they did blood tests and some urine. And I was like, okay, let me just wait for the results. Whatever comes, I will accept. So the doctor came and told me, remember, I went to hospital alone without my husband knowing. So I went, the doctor came and told me, hey, madam, you know what, your results are out. Nifuate kwa ofisi. Hey, I was like, oh my God, nikaingia. Because if the results were that good, the doctor could not have called me to the office, but he did. And I did follow him to his office. And he was like, take the results and read them yourself. I was like, oh my God. I just gathered some courage. I took the results and I read. PT was positive. That is, pregnancy test was positive through urine and blood tests. There was absolutely nothing wrong with me. But those are normal pregnancy symptoms, especially if you've never gotten pregnant before. For your first child, itakupeleka, itakusukuma. You'll be like, hey, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. I remember there was a time I was around 6 months pregnant, and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. Like, I used to vomit, guys. I used to vomit, and I'm like, hey, I cannot do this anymore. I can't. Like, guys, I used to go sit down. By the way, I used to have a stool in the toilet. Naenda ninakaa, I vomit kwa sink, I vomit aheya, to a point that, guys, I lost a lot of weight. I really lost a lot of weight. Before I got pregnant, I used to weigh, I think, 68 kgs, but after I got pregnant and all those symptoms came, I think I lost weight to around 55, 56 kgs. Guys, I used to be skinny. I'm not saying I'm fat now, but I used to be skinny, like skinny. Loss of appetite, you eat, you vomit and all that. So I took my results and went home. So the doctor told me that it's not COVID-19. We did a test through blood test, and so it's not COVID, and you're pregnant. Congratulations. I don't know how to say that word really quickly. Congratulations. Okay, I did it. So I took my results and went back home. So in the evening, there's this myth that a pregnant woman should always eat fruits. And I was like, okay. On my way back to my place, after the tests and all that, can you imagine I went buying some fruits on the road? I was like, hey, I'm pregnant, I gotta eat fruits all the time, because if I cannot eat food, I vomit, so fruits will do for me. Nikaenda nikanunuanisha mamelon, maembe, everything and all that, fruits, Ribena, nini, Lucozade. Hey guys, I'm telling you, being pregnant, it comes with some advantages. Sisemi, but haya. Anyway guys, I went and bought some fruits. Nikaenda kwa nyumba, nikaziweka kwa fridge, and I waited patiently. Remember, I did not take the fruits. I was just buying because, that I'm pregnant, I need some fruits. So nikaenda nikaziweka kwa fridge, and I was like, I waited. In the evening, my hubby came, and I told him what's going on and all that, and he was happy and excited. And I remember we went for celebrations. I won't tell you where, but we were really, really happy, like, oh my God. But I was like, okay, the mixed reactions went away because my husband was already happy, so who am I not to be happy? I mean, kuna watu wanaruka huko nje, you're pregnant, hey, that is not my pregnancy, blah, 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 go and look for someone, hey. My husband was happy, and that is what triggered my happiness. I was like, okay, thank you, Lord, because a lot of women out there are really wishing to be pregnant, and I am privileged to have that honor to be a mother to someone. So we were happy and all that. Days went by, and until the 6th month, I've already told you. Okay, before the 6th month, in between, I never used to eat anything. The fruits I bought, I don't eat. They have to be blended for me to drink the juice, because at least I can. I didn't want something that I am chewing. I didn't want some, like, and some craving in between third month to 6th month. That is a second trimester, guys. I was having crazy cravings. Like, I used to crave for anything, but I didn't crave for stones. Zile mawe za kukula, I didn't crave for that. I used to crave for sweet things like milkshake, sweet things like chocolate, sweet things like sugar, the normal sugar. I used to put, I think, 4 teaspoons of sugar in my tea. Everything I take, I have to, anything I eat has to have some extra sugar. That is how I began adding some weight, and I was like, hey, wow, I don't look bad after all. So guys, sorry, I know I shouldn't have picked my nose, but I'm sorry. I know it's irritating. I'm sorry. So guys, in between the cravings, I started Googling when you crave for sweet things, that means you're expecting a baby girl. And I was like, wow. Then I am sure it's a baby girl. I started shopping, guys, for baby girl clothes. I used to buy some pink dresses, everything by the in fact, some of the newborn clothes that my son wore were 50% of them were baby girls' clothes. I was convinced that I'm going to deliver a baby girl. So everything I bought, my mind was just thinking about a baby girl, and I was like, I already looked for a name. You want me to tell you what I could have named my daughter if he was a daughter? Because I had a son, and I'm really proud of it, because God has reasons for everything. I would have named my daughter Ariana. So right now could have been Mama Ariana, like Ariana, like da. That ka name. By the way, my next child, kama ni msichana namuita tu Ariana, Ari, ama Anna, Ari, Rihanna, not Rihanna, either Ariana ama Brianna, between the two of them. Anyway, guys, hey, I'm talking too much. So guys, the cravings, I started shopping for baby girl clothes. That was the second trimester. When we got to the third trimester, guys, the cravings doubled. The cravings doubled. Like, I used to eat like, hey. Now I stopped craving for sweet stuff, and I started craving for sour, like bitter stuff. And I was like, hey, oh my God. Pili. I used to eat black pepper like this. I used to eat pepper, chew raw pepper. Pepe. If you're watching this and you're Nigerian, Oga, I used to eat pepe, raw pepe. Anyway, guys, and there was a point, I got to a point that I was like, oh my God, I need to confirm this gender, because I started Googling again, and I was like, if you're expecting a boy, you definitely crave for sour stuff and stuff. I was like, oh, is it a boy or is it a girl? And I somehow managed to convince my husband, and we went for a scan. And when I got in, I'm sorry I didn't manage to record it, but I remember very well. I got in, I laid down, and I was like, okay. The doctor did the scan, my hubby was there, and we were like, definitely it's a girl. Hey, guys, we were surprised. The doctor told me, see for yourself, and I was like, okay, I don't know how to read a black and white scan, so I'm definitely depending on you to come and to what do I call it, akuja aniambia gender ni gani. So akaniambia it's a boy. He told me it's a boy, and I was like, no, it can't be a boy. Just show me how to read it and let me confirm it myself. He told me, look, it's a boy. And I was like, hey, guys, I confirmed it was a boy. Me and my husband. By the way, my husband was very happy. He wanted a boy chini ya maji, but alikuwa ananiambia tu mtoto mwenye tu atakuja ni God amepeana. So when he had it's a boy, guys, guys, he was really, really happy. He was excited, and that is where he gave my son a name. Yeah, my son got a name from right there, right there, right there. Because if it were me, I could have named him Regan. Regan was the name that I had in mind for my son, but my husband called him Faris. I don't know the meaning of Faris, but Faris just came there, and yeah, my son is called Faris. So guys, I was there. We went home. We were so excited and stuff. Nini nini. Wow, guys, hey, I was really tired. That is that trimester. I was really really tired, and my son was I gave birth to him when he was 3.3 kgs. That's enough for a newborn. It's not chini and it's not juu, because at least he had some afya. Afya inaitwa nini na kizungu? He was healthy at least. Yeah, so guys, and when I was due in January date 10. Yeah, I remember my son, I was due on date 10 January 2022. That is when I was due, and I nilipitisha na 1 week. Yeah, nilipitisha na 1 week because I was due. I don't have any labor pains. I don't have any forced labor pains. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Nitafanywa CS or nini, no? I was like, my husband told me, let's go to the hospital and book because you are past due. And you know what? When we went to the hospital, we were told, she's already 3 centimeters, so she has to be admitted today. Just go for baby clothes, umlete. I was like, oh my God, tulikuwa tumekuja kubook and stuff, nini, nimeadmitiwa. Guys, I thank God that labor ilinipata nikiwa hosi because it was crazy. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. I don't even want to recall, but after everything, you go home with someone that looks like you, like my son. But siku hizi hatumwelewi. Sometimes he looks like me, sometimes he looks like the dad. We don't know, but let us wait. I will show you guys so that you can tell me who he looks like. Yeah, when we reach at 1,000 subscribers. So guys, we went to the hospital. I was admitted at around 10 a.m. It was 10 a.m. in the morning. Why am I even explaining? AM is definitely in the morning. So I was admitted at 10 a.m. and I gave birth the following day at 5:25 a.m. Guys, I remember very well. It was 5:25 a.m. I was induced. It was really, really painful. It was crazy, guys. Why? It was crazy. Yani, I don't even want to recall. So I gave birth at 5:25, and you know, when I was in labor, zilikuwa zinaonyesha to my husband. I used to take my phone, nilikuwa nachukua simu napigia bwanangu naambia, hey babe, nini kuja. Nini kuja, like my pains zilikuwa zina crave my husband. I was like, hey guys, hey, my husband should be here. Why am I going through this alone? As he's the one who did this to me. Let me call him. Nilikuwa nampigia simu saa 7 usiku naambia hapana kuja. Me, I'm not giving birth if you're not here. You have to come. So after every 10 minutes, my husband is there. Hi, alila. Hey, after every 10 minutes, hey babe, ako hapo until the doctors told him, you know what, you just need to go home and relax, because if you stay here, she will not give birth. And so my husband revealed that to me later. He revealed later. He told me, hey, that day, you know what, the doctors told me to go so that you can give birth. And that is exactly what I did. When I saw like, hey, everybody is being admitted, they're giving birth, wananiacha hapo, I was like, hey guys, kujeni mni-induce. I was given some pills to put under my tongue, and it really helped. But they never wekad me the pain maji. Inaitangwa nini? Maji ya uchungu sikuwekwa. I used some pills and I was like, hey. Guys, my labor ilinishika once. I was like, I remember I was in my bed, I was resting and I was like, daktari! The water had already broke. Daktari akakuja, nisaidieni, akinisaidieni. Wakanisaidia, ati bebe hiyo karai yako. I was like, by the way guys, one thing about private hospitals, they don't treat you bad. Imagine they don't. They are very, 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 very loving. Like, you are being treated like a queen. I don't want to mention the hospital name because they've not paid me. I don't want to advertise them, but it's somewhere around Nairobi. That is where I gave birth to my lovely son. Daktari kujeni, they told, hey, beba karai yako. I was like, hey, siwezi beba. They carried the karai for me. They took me in the delivery room and I was like, wacha tukupime tuone kama wefunga le. Okay, I lay down. I was like, ebu start, do your thing. Guys, without in a blink of an eye, my son was already out crying. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be a mom. I was the happiest woman in the world. So the doctor told me, look, you delivered a baby boy. I was like, oh my God, it's a baby boy after all. Thank you, God. I really thanked God because there was no complications. I was never there was no stitches, there was nothing, there was no complications like ati mtoto amepupu kwa tumbo. There was nothing like that. Like I really had a smooth birth, and I thank all of you who prayed for me. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. So I take my son, he's being dressed and stuff. They told me the birth weight was 3.3, and I was really happy. I took my son, we went to sleep, and I immediately called my husband. I told him, you know what? Baby is here. I'm telling you, within 20 minutes, my hubby was there. My hubby was there before even twende tukapewe uji. Yeah, asubuhi my hubby was there. Remember, it was 5:25 a.m. when I gave birth, and my husband was there at around 5:40. He was there. Yeah, he was there. I was like, hey, let me hold baby. He held the baby, and I picked them picture. Nikawapiga picha. I still have the photo up to date. It's good for memories. Yeah, and so we went home, and life began. Life of being a parent is not easy. The first few days, it's not easy. It's very hard. But when the baby grows, as the time passes by, you unaenda ukiadjust, like you just adjust. Because guys, I remember I almost had depression, like, oh my God, no more sleeping. My husband is there, the baby is crying, we don't know what is wrong with him. Like tulikuwa tunashinda hosi, mtoto amelia sana, shida ni nini hatujui. In the middle of the night mtoi amelia mtoi amelia, oh ndio hao sisi we drive paka kwa hosi. Oh, mtoi analia nini hatujui ni nini, mtoi hana joto, mtoi nini, kumbe ni diaper, hatujamchange diaper. Daktari anatuambia there is nothing wrong with the baby, or you want to confirm, we do blood test. Yes, mtoi anatolewa damu. There is nothing wrong, guys. We just had to learn how to hold the baby when breastfeeding, how to soothe the baby, diaper change and all that. Yeah, so with time took adjust, and now my son is 5 months old. He atakuwa anaanza kukula next month, and I'm really excited. He's a really happy boy, very jovial boy, and I thank God for him. You know, like every time I count my blessings, I count him twice. Yeah, I don't want to extend. So thank you guys. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Tell everyone to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted to my 178 subscribers. Last week we were at 176 subscribers. Now we are at 178 subscribers. And thank you. I really appreciate that. God bless you. Bye. See you in my next video.